Hello all, this is Gameday. Welcome to another video. You find me this evening at Carrow Road for a big game in the championship between Norwich City and West Bromwich Albion. Yes, it's a big game for the two sides this evening, really for different reasons. West Brom, they're up there in the table, just a couple of places outside the playoffs. Victory tonight, I believe, would take them up into the top six, which they would like for sure. That's the aim for them, top six, and they're looking good. For that at the minute, strong start of the season, got some really exciting plays in their side. Illing Jr. is one in particular I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm actually seeing the Norwich lineup over there. We will go through the lineups in just a second. Some interesting picks from Norwich and Liam Manning, that's for sure. Manning really needs a performance tonight. He's under a lot of pressure. I'm not in the Manning out camp. Ask me again at full time, and that position may be a bit different, but I'm very much in the camp of Manning. You know, you're under pressure, you need to sort it out quickly. It's a big week for him and Norwich City Football Club. West Brom here tonight, desperately need a good home performance and a good home result. Lost every single home game so far in competitive games to Liam Manning's Norwich City here at Carrow Road this season. So the home fans need something here tonight. If not, they're really going to start to turn on him, and understandably so. And need a bit of morale heading into the weekend. Sunday is the East Anglia derby away to Ipswich Town, and you don't want to be going into that off the back over the feet. So yeah, it's a big game tonight. Defeat for Norwich could also see them get a lot closer to the relegation zone, and with an international break coming up after the Ipswich game, you feel Manning needs at least 4 if not 6 points from these next 2 games, or when that international break comes around, that could be, you know, good night Vienna, you know, Manning project over before it's really got going, because at the minute it's not working. There's a few positive signs, but it does need to turn around quite quickly. So here comes the teams to the pitch then here at Carrow Road. Norwich in the yellow and green. Looks like West Brom will be in their normal kit this evening. Well, Norwich surely can't keep losing at home under Liam Manning, can they? It has to turn at some point. If it doesn't turn tonight though, well, this crowd will definitely start turning. The East Anglian derby on the horizon. Manning needs a good performance and a good result tonight. It is a big one. We are underway here at Carrow. Norwich attacking the River End in this first half, so we should get a good sight of players like Jack Stacey and Tissinats in this first half. Here we go, Cordoba kicks it out of play. Sinats. Corner. Comes away, seconds, edge of the box, Pal Matson gets it further away and then passes it backwards.
Love you.
Darling long throw then. Oh, shoot, oh. Throw. Here we go, Stacey. Good ball in, Sargent at the back, so he heads it down. Mark on there, shoot! Shoot! No, he played for that. Free kick here, West Brom. Charlie Taylor puts him in the box, but he doesn't. Mowat now. What ball in? Shall we wake up, lads? Oh, over the bar. Ball comes in. It's not properly dealt with, and Mowat has the shot, and that's blocked. Norwich should look a bit shaky at the back. Let's go with. Here we go, Sinats. Ball comes. To Sargent! It's blocked. I like that. Pass forward. Chances happen. It's goal. It's a goal for West Brom. Norwich are losing again at home. Josh Madger. No more to say. Norwich 0, West Brom 1. All over the top is looking Chartow. Touch. 2 fan and spins and shots, saved, rebounds. Oh! Sinats keeps it alive. In. Stacey was open. Stacey was open. West Brom have the ball. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Michael Johnson. Just like that. West Brom have a corner. Norwich have a corner, 10 seconds to go. Awful. Awful this is. Stacey. Stays, ball in. Edge of the box. Can't words like that. Marcondes. Sinats. Back to Marcondes. That's a goal kick. Came off Marcondes last. Shot out. Down he goes. It's a free kick. Half decent start so far. Shot out. Better than some out there, I must say. Free kick. Marcondes is on it. Norwich in a goal. Absolute sitter. Stacey. The ball. I'll do. Throw him. Darling's long throw. Oh yeah! Matson. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well then, Stacey! Hang on, what it is? Yeah, go on! Yes! Oh, it's unlucky. Tell you what, Jack Stacey, one of the few positives from this first half from a Norwich point of view. Really impressed. Stacey, oh, it's unlucky. Isaac Price now for West Brom. Illing Jr. It's blocked. That felt like 2-0 there. Still might be yet. Goal kick. Bloody hell. Here we go. Schwartow. Yeah, Marcondes. Nice. Stacey. Ball in now. Yes. No. Norwich sure they're going to hang on here. At 1-0 down. No urgency though. Fuck that. Happens. That was awful. Norwich 0, West Brom 1. That was shocking. Half time, Norwich 0, West Brom 1. Going to keep it short. A, because I've just rant more at full time and the inevitable loss is confirmed, and B, because I've got a lovely chicken pie in my hand ready to eat. And that's probably the highlight of my game so far. West Brom defence was off from Josh Madger, that in typical Gameday style we pretty much missed. And since then, West Brom look pretty dangerous going forwards. So they're spectacular, but they certainly got a whole lot better than Norwich City do right now. Jack Stacey, the most dangerous attacking outlet in that first half, and one of only very few players who actually gives it to us. So yeah, second half's going to be a long watch, I feel, a long watch. Well, I've just finished my pie and great time. The second half has just got underway, and I Norwich do have a tendency to concede shortly after half time at the minute. So we'll keep alert. Sargent. Marcondes hit it. Oh, Marcondes, you can. No. Marcondes all seeing that then. Marcondes. Oh, hello. Better than I thought it was going to be. Could score, but better. Ball in now, ball in, ball in. Yes. Oh, Sinats. Okay. Come on, emergency! Come on, we're 1-0 down. But no, let's fuck about. So, Norwich City, look, I got a corner here. I can't quite see in that corner. Ball in. Sergeant has his shirt pulled, but we're doing another corner. Corner. Not bad ball, but just can't win a header. Ball in again, that one's blocked. Don't look like scoring really. Not with things like that. Darling. Harry Darling, another shot. That's why he's a centre half, but it's more than some of the attackers have done. Cordoba's giving the ball away here. And the ball is line ball across. Oh, brilliant, look at this. Fantastic defending. Now Matson has to slide in. We're all over the shop here. Ball in. Oh, just wide. Another chance Darlin's had now. He's probably had more chances than any of the attackers. Still 0-1. Forward stoppage. Schwartau. Cordoba. Holy muggy. Nicked him off. That was awful. Go on! Eurosix want to high up there. Mistake from West Brom. We've lost sight of the ball. Oh, there it is. Free ball. Wallace. Hobo. Ball in. How's that not gone in? Best chance of the game. That's unlucky. It was Makama. Already, Makama's on and we look so much better. Shot. 24-6-40. Makama's on and we look so much better. Shot. Come on, let's have a goal. Want a goal, need a goal. Ball in. Hobo. Makama. Cordoba. No. Won't go in, will it? It is not our day. Matson actually heads forward for a change. Makama goes up for West Brom and suddenly hanging on here, and Norwich are looking a bit better. Subs are making a difference. Cordoba. Wrestle off the ball there by Hegamo. Wallace wins a throw. Seeing that tossed off the ball so easily there. Wallace still has it. It's a corner. Make it make sense. In comes the corner. Shock we obviously head it away, but they get the second ball because we've got no one up there. Oh! No, it's never going to fucking score. See, that's in Eurosec. Just fucking hell, how hard can it be? Honestly. It's not happening. It's like they want Manning sacked. He's on, he is on, Price ball in. Outside play missed. Done his anti-Senax impression there. Here we go. Fuck's sake. Awful. 3 to go. It's going to be a loss. Should be the end of Manning and Napa, really, you'd think. It's been a little bit more urgency. Oh, and that's it. Norwich have lost. Boos are already ringing out. That'll do. Oh, my word. Liam Manning has the Ipswich game to save his job. Simple as that. Unacceptable. You can have the derby, possibly. You might like to even get that, maybe. Woo! Manning's hanging on by a thread now. Serious questions whether he should be in charge of the derby. Manning goes, Napa has to follow him. Norwich can't even get a point at home, no matter win. And I'm having serious questions whether Manning should even be in charge of the derby. No matter past the international break. Full time here, Norwich 0, West Brom 1. Second half was a small improvement. West Brom aren't that good, by the way. How they're fourth, I don't know. But Norwich look like relegation fodder. Should Manning be in charge of the derby? I'm having serious doubts. Full time then, Norwich City 0, West Brom 1. Let's see how long this rant takes then, shall we? Madra with the goal for West Brom. Quick word on West Brom. Did deserve to win tonight. Defended really well, but going forward, bit bit nothing really, weren't they? A bit boring. I mean, they were passing it backwards more than Norwich were at points, but at the end of the day, they got a chance, they took the chance, defended well, 1-0, 3 points, lovely jubbly. You know, back on the A14 in the Midlands, they'll be happy with that 3 points. That takes them up to 4th. Yeah, I didn't think spectacular, but you haven't got to be spectacular to beat Norwich City at the minute. I'm convinced the Marshall and Saints could probably put in a better performance than Norwich at the minute. It's just shocking, absolutely shocking. Look, people are saying Manning out now. Yeah, have an interim for the Ipswich game. You're not going to get a manager in between now and Scum, really. Especially a manager bringing in and making an impact. So you can get rid of him now, have an interim, which is probably the best course, because in interim it's not going to harm, you know, his reputation. He's just an interim, that's all he's there for. So yeah, I'm very much in the Manning out camp, because I'm just not seeing signs of improvement. Yeah, there was a bit of uptake in urgency late on in the game, but there's so many players in this side who should be playing a lot better, and Manning's just not getting the best out of them at the minute, and making weird decisions like dropping McCarmer and Medic and starting Sinat and Cordoba baffles me. Why is Mike Ondes starting? Strathal's a good choice, but yeah, why is Mike Ondes in there? I just do not know. Why is Mahovo not starting? Fisher's a great player, but he's not a left back. Mahovo and McCarmer double substitutions really where the game changed for me. They've got to start in the derby, but yeah, I really wanted it to work for Liam Manning. I had a chat with him in the Netherlands. It's a great bloke, speaks a good game, but it's just not working. And sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes, you know, you get the right manager at the right club. He's probably just the right manager at the wrong club. You know, he's had success elsewhere, but it's just not working out for him here. Simple as that. And I think with an international break coming up, it's the perfect time to get in a new manager, give him, you know, a week and a half, 2 weeks on the training ground, and then, you know, you come back here after the international break, Bristol City are home, and it's a great opportunity to really get the season up and running. And that new manager should be picked by someone who's not called Ben Napper, because at the end of the day, Manning has pretty much failed at Norwich City now. It's the second failure he's had at Norwich City as sporting director of football, whatever you want to call him. You know, you look at Stuart Webber, first manager he brought in, won 2 promotions with the club in Daniel Farker. Napper's now 2 bites at the cherry and has failed miserably at both of them. Brought in Johannes, promised his transition season, that fell apart and he ended up getting sacked. Which I still believe was the right decision, sacking Johannes off Torp. It was on a downward spiral, and having a fresh start here was definitely the right idea. Manning just hasn't proved to be the right person for the job there, and yeah, Napper has also not had good transfer windows either, has he? I mean, spent a lot of money on players who aren't very good, and I'm looking at the likes of Ante Sinat, Mate Jurasek, big money signings who aren't very good, or money signings like, I don't know, Pat Diallo, who are injury prone. So he's got to go as well. I mean, Neil, what does Neil Adams even do at this club other than show people the veg patch? I mean, I don't really want him as interim manager, don't get me wrong, but what does he even do? I do not know. Change is needed, and I know it's early, and I've been a bit more supportive of Manning longer than others, but I just feel with the international break coming up now, we've had a decent little batch of games, 9, 10 games, probably a dozen games if you include the cup now, to see what Manning's Norwich City is all about, and it's boring football, it's not very attacking, don't look like scoring, calamity at the back, you know, always look like an error's on the way, it's not improving, it doesn't look like improving, and I think someone different has to come in. In an ideal world, people say, oh, if you're going to sack Manning, who are you going to bring in? Danny Roll, the old Sheffield Wednesday bloke. It'd be lovely. Do I think Roll would come here? I don't know. It depends how desperate he is, I think. You know, it's not the most attractive club to come to at the minute, Norwich City. It should be, but it isn't. I mean, I'd love Danny Roll, but we'll see. I can see Manning being in charge for Ipswich. He's not going to get a result there. He should definitely be gone heading into the international break. But yeah, that's now 5 home games, 6 home games for Norwich City this season. No wins, no draws, all defeats. That's not acceptable. So that then we've come to the end of another video here on the channel. No football, well, not going to any football games this weekend. Got rugby league doubleheader, Wigan versus Lee, Hull versus Saints. But I have got the Tottenham Doncaster game day extra video to get out, so I'll get that out over the weekend, so you've still got a football fix. But yeah, the next game for me will be a local game midweek next week. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. See you soon for another one. Goodbye.